Welcome to the Fearfic Podcast. Fearfic is the term for short horror fiction, mostly posted on the web. It includes any and all related subgenres. Join three assholes talking basement goo Slimebeast, inebriated interstellar traveler Abysmii, and irritable ghostly man-horde Dead Palette, as they read all stories horror and internet-related, paragraph by paragraph, and bullshit while they do it. From adolescent revenge fantasies to subtle postmodern narratives about real-life events and everything in between, they read it and critique. You better believe it. Kick it to the cold open, white boy.
So there's this subreddit that I really like called Old Recipes.
Called r/nosleep.
Yeah.
Called r/femcell.
Oh no. Have you heard of femcells?
Let's talk about femcell.
Have you heard the good word about femcell?
You said it like that too.
Hot femcells in your area.
There's something oddly ironic about that statement.
That's the point.
Are you saying that Alanis Morissette is a femcell?
Hot take.
Isn't it ironic, don't you think? It's like Brian, who won't look at me. It's like Steven, who won't call back. Good, sorry.
Okay, so there's this subreddit I really like called Old Recipes.
Mm-hmm.
On it, one of the people, I think 3 or 4 years ago maybe, was investigating a murder in their apartment and came across this cookie recipe.
Huh.
And so, because of that, everybody was just like, murder cookies. The name of this cookie is just murder cookies. So now everybody just calls them murder cookies.
Well, tell us about it. What type of cookie is it, other than murder?
If I Google murder
it
cookies
has
right now,
molasses. I can send you the recipe if you want me to.
Yeah, let's judge this shit, Herschel.
Hey, everybody
Yeah.
down in the comments of this video will be a recipe for murder cookies.
Yes.
By the way, there is a similar post on r/femcell. It's titled, "Damn, I wish someone would murder my cookie."
Oh, so these are like real,
Yeah, these are real.
like ginger snaps or ginger cookies.
Are they
Yeah, they're like
gingerbread
black-
men without heads, or what?
Yeah, they're basically just beheaded ginger. Yeah, whatever.
Nice.
But I was thinking, buy a Raven cookie cutter and make a murder of cookies.
And then we can also use it. Also use that same cutter to make, crow biscuits.
Did you change it to Raven because I said not to mention crows?
Yeah.
God,
It's
fucking
okay.
damn it.
She'll put them in the freezer right next to her Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
And the frozen head.
And next time she makes cookies, she's gonna find biscuits on her lawn.
Mm-hmm.
You know it?
We're actually moving into an apartment, and right now we just got done cleaning under there was just crumbs from brownies everywhere.
Dude, there were just brownie remnants all over this apartment.
And you might say
Weird.
okay, under
ancient crystallized brownie bits.
but it was
Petrified brownie.
it wasn't a little bit and in one place. It was everywhere.
A lot.
It really paints a picture that this previous tenant just did nothing but bake brownies.
What kind of brownies? Were they special in any way?
I don't know.
Hmm.
They were
Oh,
they were
shit,
like the
Chris, I can have
remnants of
special.
Pompeii.
Nothing. Sorry.
So in this murder cookies recipe is 1 teaspoon of mace, which
Yes.
is another word for nutmeg.
Yeah.
But I choose to read it as...
Actually, mace is different from nutmeg.
Is
They're
it?
the same plant, but nutmeg is the nut, where mace is the membrane that goes around it.
But it is an actual cookie ingredient, and not. This isn't instructing you to mace somebody before you
Actually-
give them the cookies.
No, I mean you can if you really want to.
You just
And-
someone's giving you some guff. Pocket nutmeg.
Yeah, nutmeg is different from mace, and both of those are different from nut mace, which you do not want to mess around with.
No, but if you have an old family recipe that you can't get the taste of right, you're probably just missing some mace. Because mace was really popular to just throw into things from the 1900s to 1970.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they kept it in
Grandma's
jars.
Right there.
Hence the
Can
term
you find it if you
mason
go to
jar.
the grocery store?
No, I have to go to a special spice store to get some.
You find it if you go to a murder inventory at a cop place. What
Probably.
happened words tonight?
A murder inventory at a cop place.
Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I
Reading
got.
evidence storage unit process.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a police officer
No.
just like you. Can I? Is there any chance you have anything in that murder inventory at our cop place that I could snort? You know.
So just to clarify, nutmeg is the nut itself, and then mace is the sack.
Is the meg? Okay.
It is the sack.
Nutmeg is stored in the balls.
The
Gotcha.
nuts.
Nutmeg
No,
is
when
stored in the balls.
So is mace.
So DP, when can we expect your solo rap album with your hit single "Mason My Nutsack"?
Black a blope out with this new joint. Mason my nutsack.
Yo, they said that I couldn't come back, but now I'm here, Mason my own nutsack, and
I'll do anything for attention.
Well, Lil Nas X is out here with, putting his blood in the shoes that he's selling and everything. I just got to up them with personal lubricant that has mace in it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, bloody shoes, that's fucking weak shit. Mace your own nutsack.
Mace your own.
God damn it.
Hashtag mace your own nutsack.
Is ball torture like more manly than other kinds of torture?
Yes.
Yeah.
By definition, yes.
As long as both cock and balls are involved.
Now, what if they're on different people? We're gonna
And that's the
do a little.
masochist part.
We're gonna do a little cock and or ball torture.
It's up to you, really.
So when I watched Hercules as a kid, I always thought he was calling her not Meg. I didn't register that it was nutmeg. So I'm like, that's rude. So she's like not a person.
Hi, nutmeg.
Stop doing that.
My little nutmeg.
Oh my god.
Bring back nutmeg. Well, no, she's not down there in the pool of souls. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say, when I was a kid and I watched Hercules, I saw a cursed episode or a lost version where you could see his nutsack.
Sure, that's where we expected to go, right?
I mean, he was wearing like a tiny little skirt.
Yeah. As
He's
was,
begging for it.
I'm down to see that. It'd probably be curly like his chin.
Wasn't that a line by the little Danny DeVito character? Oh, he's begging for it in that little skirt.
Oh God, I hope
You see,
not.
I don't believe you when you say you want to see that, because you could just go to Rule 34 and find it, because it's probably
Just
there.
Go to you in a kilt, since you like to do that.
Is that a threat? Is that an insult?
I don't need to
Hey,
go to
husband,
Rule
I want to see
34,
your
just so
balls
you
in
know.
this kilt.
You want to see Hercules' balls? Of course you've seen mine.
God damn it.
All right. Well, maybe I could get somebody to draw it for me if I'm really desperate.
Yeah, draw Abysmii's balls.
Double Hercules
Draw
balls.
Abysmii as a sexy Hercules with the curly Q Disney thing.
No penis. Double. Absolutely. Make sure the penis is out of the way. Just balls hanging out from under that skirt.
Yeah, tweet it to Abysmii. Say, hey, you missing something? Question mark.
A good thing my fucking Twitter's closed. I won't have to see it.
Tweet it to DP then. Whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck it. I'll retweet it. When it snows on Halloween, do you guys what do you do?
I've never been. Actually, no, that's not true. I was in one Halloween where it's.
I've never seen snow.
I've never seen Halloween.
Californians never seen snow.
We don't.
I've never seen it snow on Halloween, but after I make it snow, my ween is hollow. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, after I deck the halls, you know.
Welcome to the Five People Looking for Approval podcast.
You know that feeling when you deck the halls and she keeps sucking.
When it snows on Halloween is on r/stay awake, where we do not have any cooking recipes yet.
Mm-hmm.
Please make sure to post your cooking recipes to r/stay awake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
8 Clock Strikes 3 is who wrote this.
Ooh.
So it's archived and it's only 11 months old. Is that just like a Reddit thing, or can we undo that?
I think I looked into it one time. Reddit, I think, just forces it because they're pieces of shit. Yeah.
Fuck that. Whatever.
Halloween is a big deal in my town, what with it being Halloweentown.
Yeah.
Every house goes out, all out.
I'm sorry, I have to stop you already. Halloween is a big deal in my town, with it being Halloweentown. I'm picturing like a town of like 100 Jack Skeletons all out in the street at once. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, this is Halloween, this is Halloween.
They're
You've
all
never
trying
seen
to, like,
Halloweentown?
sing the big song together, like stealing the limelight from each other.
Yeah. See, Abysmii doesn't get it. But,
No, I get it, but
we're
like
on the same
Halloweentown's a Disney Channel original.
who cares?
Thought that was the reference.
Well, it's
Whatever.
not. It's a Tim
Christ.
Burton original.
Jesus Christ.
No one has seen what you're talking about, Abysmii.
Okay.
What? Halloweentown as a movie? That was just a stupid thing I said.
Abysmii is like, Halloweentown, hello, that was the local theme park in my hometown where I would go there and I was the only child in the entire place and no one else was there. And then...
My tiny hometown of San Diego.
yeah.
And then Jack Skeleton came out from Halloweentown and tied me down and made me watch Halloweentown.
And he kept...
A movie.
He kept poking at my nutsack saying, "What's this? What's this?"
This mace found
These
inside.
Herculean balls. What's this? What's this?
All right, again.
Jack Skellington poked my nutsack, and now I don't know what to do with myself.
A tall skeleton poked my nutsack, and I hope we don't meet again.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, gaslight Abysmii and tell him that Halloweentown isn't a thing.
Yeah, it's not. They don't even need to. It's not.
Every house goes all out in a competition to see who can freak out the most kids. Luckily for us, they also compete to see who can run over the most children, who can give out the best candy. It's pretty great. And this year, my friends and I were finally old enough to go trick-or-treating alone.
What would you call the purge if it was only legal to kill children for a day?
Ooh. What would you call
Population
that?
control.
Not Texas
China?
anymore.
Oof.
Ooh. China.
Coming to streaming services. Purge babies.
Purge Junior.
You know that okay, let's break down the dynamics of this. Would it be fair for children to children are allowed to purge as many adults as they want, but they have to come up with creative ways of doing it?
Like Home Alone?
See, I was
Yeah.
thinking
By
the
whose
opposite.
definition?
But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to inverse your idea. I'm just wondering because the kids would have to there would have to be a pumped up kick situation because the kids would have to get their hands on guns, and that's not legal for them to buy their own guns, so they got to find ways to acquire them.
If it's a purge, wouldn't they just be able to go steal them?
Yeah, true.
Yep.
Well, no, we're
Well-
not talking full on no rules. We're just
You can
talking.
loot dead bodies.
You can loot dead bodies for sure, but you gotta get the gun. Like every other law remains the same. It's just kids are allowed to kill adults.
We're running into the problems of the purge as a premise of once a year, everyone doesn't, violate the rules. Okay, well, it'll take exactly 1 year for someone to figure out, hey, I'll orchestrate stuff to work around this, and then, I'll just basically end the purge or circumvent the whole thing because I was doing an illegal thing the rest of the year. Because I can still do that. Like, it's so stupid.
Plus, the day after the purge, you can still do whatever you want because the cops are not, they're all going to be cleaning up a bunch of other shit.
Oh my god.
All the authorities.
Purge is dumb.
Listen, we need to take over the Purge franchise. New re-sequel to the Purge.
Oh, you know what? Well, no, it'd be dumb. Never mind.
My pitch,
No, we can do
Child
it.
Purge.
We could try it.
Would it be
Child
dumber than Mace from Ballsacks, though?
Hey, that's natural, children.
That's natural.
Wait, Happy Saki? Is that what we're creating here?
I spent all day getting ready with my friends Ashley and Sherry. I was going as a vampire, Ashley was a witch, and Sherry was a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
I was just putting some fake blood around my mouth as a finishing touch when Ashley gasped.
What's wrong? I asked without taking my eyes away from the
Oh
mirror.
my God, Quinn.
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 Do it.
Quinn.
It's snowing, Quinn.
Oh my god, like, what's wrong?
Shit. And shit's not even in quotation marks.
It's snowing shit. Yeah.
It's Papreeka can't do Sandy. She can only do. She can only actually do Quinn.
Remember when I said Halloween was a big deal in my town? Yeah, well, snow on Halloween was an even bigger deal on my town. It only happened once in my lifetime, and that was 10 years ago when I was 2, so I don't remember it at all. But it didn't matter. Every year in the days leading up to Halloween, the grown-ups in town would drill it into our heads that snow on Halloween was a bad sign, that if it snowed, we had to follow the rules.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This is a rule.
Fuck! Abysmii's favorite.
We got bamboozled.
No, what if it... Okay, let's pitch how to fix this story before we've even read it.
Okay, let's
Take out the rules.
Wait a minute. Let's each come up with a rule to fix the story. Rule number 1, don't eat the orange snow. Okay, go ahead.
Orange?
Yeah, it's Halloween.
From the rotting pumpkins.
Here's my rule. When it snows on Halloween, kids are allowed to kill adults.
Wait a minute. God damn it.
Listen, it's snowing on Halloween. Clearly there's been some climate change. We gotta ruin some adults' lives.
Oh my god, does this film star that...
You're allowed to eat the adults you kill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Is the lead character in this film Greta Thunberg? How dare you?
She's just running around with 2 revolvers? How dare you? Boof. How dare you?
She's doing like that spin where she's got the revolver out at arm's length, shooting down crowds of adults whirling. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
She's
Then
got
it
the whole
started
thing.
snowing on Halloween, so I started blasting.
She's doing the whole Will Smith from Wild Wild West thing where she has like 3 slings that all have revolvers at different angles and shit.
Damn it. Nobody saw that.
I like Equilibrium, Greta Thunberg. That's
If it's snowing on Halloween, you can only hand out murder cookies made from people.
Ooh.
I like that.
So.
Everybody,
what's your rule?
Yeah, what's your rule?
If it's snowing on Halloween, you have to make sticker men. Haha, no one read that story.
Fuck. Really?
You have to measure balls.
Let me
So pumpkins have to go on the top of the snowman.
Let me amend my rule then. My rule is that you have to go to the abandoned Disney park there. DP's rule is you have to crush a watermelon with your thighs. Sorry, again.
No, everybody leave your rules for snowing on Halloween down below.
Okay. The rules were, if it snows on Halloween, every trick-or-treater wearing a mask will be asked to take it off before they can get candy. If you're wearing a mask, you must take it off before taking any candy. What if somebody leaves a bowl out? If someone refuses to take off their mask, do not offer them candy and do not speak to them. I think this is the big reveal is it's going to be the Trix rabbit is out.
Literally, that rabbit? Or like...
Yeah, literally that exact rabbit, yeah.
Yeah, that cartoon will pop out of reality.
So basically, free advertisement for Trix.
Yeah.
And the cameraman should be out there to catch as many interactions as possible.
I thought you were going to say as many Trix rabbits. I was like, oh. That's an entirely different apocalypse.
Yeah, so the Trix rabbit has to, like, be getting mad cottontail, right?
Sure.
I don't know, he kind of sucks at his one job.
Now, the Energizer Bunny, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that he sucks at his own job. Abysmii, as a cocaine dealer, you would know that you're not supposed to, take your own supply. So, Trix Rabbit is supposed to advertise tricks without doing them.
Was Abysmii just silent when you accused him of being a coke dealer?
That was a loaded question. He started out assuming he was a coke dealer.
Abysmii is loaded.
Okay, everybody look forward to the end of this episode when we explain why Abysmii is a coke dealer.
You see, it was the 80s.
I was born in the last year of it.
It was acceptable at the time.
It was acceptable in the 80s.
Back when sticker men were cool.
Abysmii was the original boss baby. He was a CEO in the 80s. At the age of 1.
I saw a lost episode.
-3.
I saw a corrupted DVD of Boss Baby where he's a coke dealer.
I'm going to file so many defamation suits.
For some reason, the Boss Baby brought out some synths and started messing around with them. I don't know why.
Yes, synthetic coke.
Yeah.
We didn't know the why behind the rules, but honestly, I didn't care. Sherry was the only one of us wearing a mask, after all.
Sucks to be you, Sherry, I joked. Hope that giant furball of a mask is easy to take on and off.
Sherry was very used to taking things on and off. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not my turn again.
Oops. Yeah, Cher, Michaela and I will leave you behind if you aren't fast enough, Ashley said with a laugh.
Are you sexualizing children, Slimebeast?
No. Why is that sexual? What the fuck? You can wait.
He's talking about slap bands.
Can I ask a question here? Do you only change your clothes during sex? Is that the only time in life?
Great cover.
I just want to recap, everybody. Abysmii, are you a coke dealer? Silence.
Yeah.
Slimebeast, are you trying to sexualize children? No. That's our reactions.
I mean, I don't think I was doing a British accent, but God, sorry.
Note to self, DP, slap bands, but it's a cock ring.
Ow.
Damn it.
Could be onto something there.
What's up, CB teens? It's a new trend. You could slap it, you can wear it, you could crumple in a heap. Wait.
It cuts off circulation and prevents you from skeets.
God damn it.
The good news was that we were staying at Ashley's house for the night.
And Ashley Home Furniture.
Ashley Home Furniture's house. We were staying at a corporation's house for the night, and her mom wasn't much of a nagger. So
there's an A.
Yeah, don't read it that pronouncedly. What the fuck?
So I figured she'd give us a quick reminder of the rules as we went out the door, and that would be it.
My mom, on the other hand, was definitely a nagger. I could say that because I was one too, and we call each other that. Okay, go ahead. No. My mom, on the other hand, was definitely a nagger. The more you say it, the worse it sounds. I could sense her phone call before my cell phone even rang.
Hold on, that nagger's calling me again.
God damn it. Nagger, what is it? God damn it.
I feel bad because, it's not fair to just say, no, you can never use this word anymore in the written form.
Elias?
No, yeah.
Elias, bleep out only the A in those words.
No, we will get canceled if you do that.
No, you can't do that.
Censoring a word to make it worse, yes. That's the American dream. Yes, Mum, I said as soon as I answered, not letting her get a word in. Sherry's the one wearing the mask, and she knows to take it off before getting candy. We won't talk with anyone who doesn't take their masks off, blah, blah, blah. Love you and see you tomorrow, Quinn.
God damn it.
I hung up and giggled. Parents, am I right?
No.
Naggers, am I right?
Okay, come on now. One of these times someone's going to slip up.
Oh, good. After one last look at our costumes to make sure they were perfect, we tumbled out the front door and into the snowy neighborhood. Our plan was to start at the house next door and work our way around the neighborhood as the night got darker. That's how you trick or treat. The inner streets had some seriously creepy looking houses, and we wanted to hit those when it was good and dark out for maximum creep factor.
Do you think Josh and the guys will be out? Ashley Home Furniture asked as we headed up the walkway to the nearest house. She had an obvious crush on Josh, but swore up and down that she didn't.
Oh my god.
No idea, Ash, I said as I rang the doorbell. Trick or treat.
As the night went on, Sherry got pretty quick at ripping off her mask, her head the second.
Oh my god!
Ripping her.
This is stealing from me.
Is it now?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Halloween mask.
No. She's taking her head off.
Oh,
Nobody can ever do that in the story now.
that's true. That's true.
Quick at ripping her mask off of her head the second she was asked. I had to give it to her because she was she put it back on every time.
Well, yeah, she couldn't put it back on unless you gave it back to her.
Damn it.
Yeah, she was really good at giving head. I know the
Are you
mask.
sexualizing teenagers?
Oh my god. I know the mask completed the werewolf costume, but I probably would have just left it off for the 4th or 5th house.
Just before 9 o'clock, we hit the last house in the neighborhood. They were known to give out 2 full-size candy bars at the end of the night just to get rid of them. We ran past a group of kids who were just leaving and bounded up the steps.
Back in the day, they would, you get 1 full-size candy bar, and that was a great time. And this just tells you how much inflation we've got. Listen, we got to get the debt problem under control. We're giving out 2 full-size candy bars, hashtag full size.
Bringing it back. Hashtag full size.
What was that? Didn't AOC show up to some award show with a
Tax
dress
the
that said
rich.
full-size bars on the back or something?
Full size
Oh, yeah.
stimulus package.
Hashtag tax the chocolate bar.
Tax
Tax
cookies.
the rich dark chocolate.
There it is.
I love the woman that showed up with the bulletproof vest that said, "Peg the patriarchy," and 100% of the internet disagreed with that notion.
God damn it. I didn't even
Everyone
know that
of all
happened.
beliefs is just like, stop.
What the fuck is the Met Gala? Like, I actually don't know what that is.
It's like a fashion thing.
It's
Oh.
run by the
It's a bunch
Mets.
of rich people getting dressed up, right?
I
Like Halloween for rich people?
Oh, okay.
No, I think it's like
Maybe,
Saturday
I don't
night
know. I
for
don't
rich
think they
people.
get candy.
It's they dress up and pretend to care. Like,
No, they
AOC.
get candy.
Yeah.
It's just all nose candy.
And they are all wearing masks because they put so much makeup on.
Ooh.
Mm.
Trick or treat, Quinn. What great costumes. Go ahead and take 2 bars if you'd like. Oh my god, they are handing out 2.
Damn.
Damn.
The woman at the door said, but you 2 will have to take off your masks first, Quinn.
Legasp.
Oh my god, I'm super lost. How did I do that?
Being transfixed by Abysmii's nutsack.
It's pretty glorious.
I looked over at Sherry and saw another kid's ball sack.
God, are you sexualizing children?
And saw another kid standing next to her. He was dressed as a scarecrow with a burlap sack over his head. The mouth was crookedly stitched on, and the eye holes were jaggedly cut. Very important to describe this. I shivered and looked away. Just some kid trying to get their last bit of candy like we were before the neighborhood shut off their porch lights and turned in for the night.
So is this the kid from Trick or Treat, the movie?
Or the thing from
No, it's totally original.
Scary
okay.
Stories to Tell in the Dark, the first one.
Yeah, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Is a kid.
Oh, this is the Batman villain.
This is apropos of nothing, but I just want to say, like, oh my god, Quinn, are your nuts hanging?
God damn it. What is even happening? I don't remember any of this happening in Suicide Squad 1 or 2 or Birds of Prey. What are we talking about here? When did Harley Quinn have a nutsack?
Again, Rule 34 exists. What is wrong with you people? The answers are there.
God damn it.
They're all
I
there.
reached
The answers are out there.
I reached into the plastic pumpkin woman. No, I reached into the plastic pumpkin. You're gonna have to get your candy, kids.
That would be like...
That's terrifying.
That'd be an amazing Halloween prop. It's just a plastic woman, and like you have to reach into her insides to get the candy, and you just sit it out there, and like the little kids can't do it because they're too scared.
And it's just full of like grapes or something.
Double draw the Kool-Aid Man bashing through a wall, but it's the
Plastic
Halloween
pumpkin
pumpkin
woman.
with candy in it bashing out of a house at the children waiting outside.
Try the plastic pumpkin woman.
Yeah. I reached into the plastic pumpkin. The woman was.
the plastic pumpkin woman.
I reached into the plastic pumpkin the woman was holding out and grabbed a Twix and a Milky Way. Why not 2 Twix? That's
Hashtag double full size.
weird. Hashtag double. I looked at I looked over at Sherry, who was pulling off her mask. The scarecrow stood still next to her, his mask still on. Ashley grabbed her 2 bars and nudged Sherry.
Come on, Woofy, let's go. Sherry grabbed her candy and turned to the scarecrow. Hey, kid, you gotta take off your mask if you want any candy. Sherry, you can't talk to him, I blurted out. What? She looked confused for a second before her mistake dawned on her. Oh, shit, the rules.
The scarecrow kid turned slowly. Without moving his body, his head rotated 360 degrees. He said, "Oh, someone to talk to. Have you heard of Kingdom Hearts? Well, see, there's this child named Thora, and he knows..." No!
Oh.
Oh, it's just Kyrie in a scarecrow outfit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello, my name is Kyrie. How you doing?
Sherry had moved to town 3 years ago, so the rules weren't as ingrained in her as they were in Ashley and I.
Why would they be? Because they've
He said
only
this
ever...
was, twice.
Was Twix?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the second time. The last time he said he was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, this shouldn't be ingrained in any of them because they don't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Unless if they just have, like, billboards out around town saying, hey, remember, if
Take your mask off if it snows.
Don't
Yeah.
talk to people in masks.
There's like an ad for Doritos. It has the bag of Doritos opening with the chips flying everywhere, you know, the dust going everywhere, and the big block letters say, "Remember, take your mask off if it snows on Halloween." It's just like every billboard has to say that by law.
Yep.
It just says, take your mask off, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Queen.
Colin Quinn?
Colin Quinn. Anybody remember Colin Quinn?
Saturday
Oh,
Night
he was
Live
so-
alum, Colin Quinn.
He's so funny.
We looked at the woman at the door nervously, hoping she would tell us the rules were just some silly thing made up to make Halloween seem more scary.
Instead, she shat and ran away.
Basically.
So she turned into a giant pumpkin woman.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, a look of pure terror crossed her face, and she yanked the plastic pumpkin back to her chest. "Run. Fly, you fools," she whispered before slamming her door and clicking the lock.
Ashley and I grabbed Sherry and pulled her down the steps. We couldn't help but scream, though we didn't know exactly why. We didn't know why exactly the woman was so afraid.
I mean, you could draw conclusions, you know, if you're in that situation.
There's this rule. We don't know why it exists, so we're going to keep you in the dark the entire time until we reveal at the end.
the boy is a spooky. He's a spooky.
Everyone's spooky on Halloween.
But he's the more spooky.
If you
That's why you gotta run.
If you walked into a Walmart in COVID times, and there was a policeman at the front door, and he said, "Hey guys, sorry to ask you this, but can you take your masks off so I can see your face?" And you take your masks off, and he says, "All right, you guys can go. You know, let me know if you see anybody around who's like looking suspicious wearing a mask."
That being said, if you are going into a Walmart, don't give anyone candy and don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But the thing is, you know, you would immediately start drawing conclusions. You'd be like, gee, I wonder if this, I wonder if that, I wonder if they're looking for somebody who robbed the Walmart. I wonder if somebody made a bomb threat and they're looking for the guy. You know, it wouldn't be like, we heard these rules our entire lives, and in that moment when we saw the person with the mask who wouldn't take it off, we wondered, what the fuck could this all mean? We have no idea. You know, like, you'd have some conclusions, I would think. You know?
Also, like, they're teenagers. Don't you think they would just do it to do it?
Don't you think they could just push him down and run?
know.
But okay.
Chelsea, are you sexualizing children? Trying to
Oh no!
All we know is that they're old enough to go trick-or-treating by themselves, and that depends on, you know, a myriad of factors. So who knows what fucking age they are.
How shitty their parents are.
You know what?
Wait,
they're 21.
No, they're 12. What are you talking about?
They're 21 for the purposes of this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, all the children. I mean, at 21, I definitely took trick or treated. So
12, 21. What's the difference to a creepypasta narrator?
Yeah, exactly.
Whose turn is it?
Who just read?
I just read.
Okay, so Slimebeast.
As we rounded the corner, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
As we rounded the corner. Okay, next. As we rounded the corner of the sidewalk, I turned to look behind us. I let out a shriek when my eyes met the jagged, empty holes of the Scarecrow's mask. He was right behind us on a Razor scooter.
The razor.
She was menacingly wheeling towards us.
If it was a razor, then we would know that it was the 90s. Just to clarify, that's not in there, because the way you read that kind of sounds like it's in there. That's not in there. That would be way better. Faster, I yelled, pulling on my friend's hands as I sprinted down the sidewalk towards Ashley Home Furniture house.
Like a Ronald McDonald house?
Yes.
Here's what they're not telling you about the Ashley Home Furniture house for children. What? What the fuck?
Frank from Always Sunny is in every couch. If we could just make it inside, we'd be safe from whatever this thing chasing us was. Over the ragged gasp of our breaths as we ran, we heard the sound of straw rubbing together as the scarecrow gained on us. He just rubbing his palms together.
What does that sound like?
Does it sound like horses eating?
I don't know.
So this is what it sounds like when horses eat. Sorry, again.
This is what it sounds like when hay collides.
What is it really that's snowing out here? You've got the rules for our neighborhood.
Finally, I saw the illuminated front porch of Ashley's house. The three of us sprinted up the front steps faster than we'd ever dreamed of running in gym class.
Ashley reached for the doorknob and... Wait, which female voice is which?
Wow.
Do Chelsea and I sound the same?
Which one's Chelsea and which one is Abysmii? I can't.
Which was a business.
I'm the one that slurs his words because he's drunk. Ashley reached for the doorknob and froze. It was locked. She fumbled for her key as Sherry and I pounded on the door for her mom to open up. I could hear the rustling sound of the scarecrow getting louder.
Russell!
You read my paragraph.
No.
Just when I thought my heart would beat straight out of my chest, Ashley's punched out her couch, swung the door open, and pulled us inside.
Just before I thought, Ashley punched me and then ran. Said, "See you, loser."
She slammed the door shut and locked it before turning the porch light off.
Yeah, I've heard of the Punch Hitler games, Punch Anita Sarkeesian. I never heard of Punch Out the Couch. It's a Flash game I never played. As we collapsed on the floor, gasping for air, my eyes turned to the side table by the door. I became table eyes. On it was a piece of notebook paper. I picked it up and read it quickly before crumpling it up.
Your mom got a called in for an emergency shit at the hospital, Ash. We're alone.
Listen, I'm sorry to call you so late, but we need someone to come into the hospital post-haste to take a shit.
We need somebody to clog these toilets.
We're doing a fecal
Somebody
transplant.
needs a poop transplant.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Chelsea's sister got a poop transplant.
You're the only one in the neighborhood who has a type O negative shit.
Type O negative shit.
My farts smell so bad right now, I wouldn't mind a poop transplant.
Is there blood in the stool? Is that how you know it's a type of...
Hold on.
Rewind.
What did Papreeka just say?
DP.
We don't have to focus on that.
And why'd you bring it up?
DP,
know
don't...
this podcast is fair game. I've already been called a coke dealer.
DP, don't focus on it. You're going to get Logan posting a comment.
God damn it. Oh my god. No, yeah, isn't there that thing where like they take poop from one person's butthole and put it into another person's butthole?
Yeah, but my sister has never had that happen.
And then
I thought
laugh.
she did.
No, her butt just fell out of her butt.
Her butt did fall out of her butt. She did poop her butt.
Yeah.
But poop transplants are a thing, apparently.
They are a
Yes.
thing, actually.
There.
They take it and they put it in these blenders and they blend it all up and then they go and they make themselves smoothies. And
That's not a fecal transplant. That's just being a degenerate.
They call it a Brown Julius, I think.
went to a spa that offered something called hydrocolon
Hide the
therapy.
turd? Is that what they
Come on in and play hide the turd.
so stupid.
For 5 fucking children. Oh my god.
So yeah, that's fun.
My takeaway from all of this is typo negative shit.
Okay, so what was the spa? I'm sorry.
The spa. Oh, we're back to that. They offered something called like hydrocolon therapy, where they just shoot water up.
They just
butt
ass blast you.
They ass blast you until
Yeah.
you're healthy. Yeah.
There you go.
Isn't that just an enema?
No, it's an industrial enema.
Industrial enema. One night only.
Enema.
Sorry.
One night only. Industrial enema. Ass blast into Cleveland.
Cleveland's colon will never be the same. Down at the rectal arena.
Oh no.
So what the fuck is happening now?
This is what happens when we have 5 people on the podcast.
Somebody is laughing so hard they snorted.
That's Chelsea. She's...
Oh, okay.
But you don't need to laugh hard to snort.
Yep.
Nope.
Chelsea's crying.
God, we bring 2 additional people on the show, and suddenly we're going on tangents instead of sticking to the story. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Listen.
I'm so sorry we brought this upon you.
All of these women ruining our literary podcast.
Tangents are feminine by nature.
Feminine tangents here.
God damn it.
Chelsea sounds like she's having an asthma attack. Jesus Christ, it wasn't that funny.
Feminine tangents here for wait, why don't I have pockets? What the?
Oh, that's too real.
Feminine tangents for why are my tits tender today?
Come on down to the Tender Tit House. Fuck.
Oh shit! Speaking of which,
Oh no!
No, I don't have tender tits. I forget what episode it was, but we were reading something about PTSD. Oh, I think it was like the Resident Evil episode or something. And Slimebeast made up the acronym period time sad day.
Period time sad day, yeah.
And I told Papreeka about that, and she just goes, "Fuck Slimebeast," but yeah, no, kind of.
Well, I mean, it's not happy, you know.
It's too accurate.
Yeah, no, I'm going to use that at some point.
We also called the TMP the Total Punching Machine.
Total man puncher.
Can we get merchandise? Okay. Can we get a T-shirt that has a picture of like a female soldier, and up at the top it says, "Yeah, I have PTSD," and then it has like the letters laid out, period time sad days. Like that meme.
Nobody will buy that.
Oh, people will buy it.
We will
That
be
would get
arrested.
some women punched by veterans or something.
How dare you appropriate my PTSD with your period?
I'm a veteran. Wah.
That's stolen valor.
Oh, veteran for World War I.
I'm a veteran from
episode's
the
over.
Civil War. Never mind what side.
Fucking stop the episode now.
All right, whose turn is it to read?
It doesn't matter.
Who last read?
I just read about the emergency shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We went on a shit tangent.
We really did.
All right, Lolly laugh track. Let's go here. Come on.
Before Ashley could respond, there was a loud bang on the front door.
I need to
Oh no, people are banging on her door?
It wasn't me.
That's a little rude. There's children around.
Mm-hmm. Are you sexualizing the door?
That's fine.
And it was me.
I really need a shit.
God damn it.
God damn.
Open up. This is an emergency shit situation.
Oh, God.
Okay.
The phone rang. The shitter is already inside the house. Anyway.
Oh, fuck this up.
I can smell it through the phone.
I have to just read the quote from the next line. I'm sorry for stepping on your lines here, but we have to barricade the door, I said, and we all started shitting.
Is this how all your podcasts go?
Sometimes. This one's definitely like higher echelon of derailment.
You don't listen to your own husband's podcast.
No, she doesn't.
God damn.
She really doesn't.
Oh, that's why she doesn't know all the
Okay.
things you said about her. Okay, I get it.
Exactly. I don't understand half of the shit you guys are talking about. I'm so sorry. I'm a fake fan.
Yeah, he said that about you, yeah.
That's okay because I have period time sad day.
I did give you that one, so.
I get freebies occasionally.
Oh.
Abysmii.
Let's get back on
Okay.
track. Jesus Christ.
I don't even know. Did Chelsea finish the sentence?
Yes.
She didn't. No, she didn't.
Yes, she said,
did.
and it was mad.
I was just
Okay.
laughing really hard when I said
And it was mad. We have to barricade the door, I said, standing up and grabbing the side table. Ashley got up and grabbed the other side of the table so we can move it up against the door because it's barricading. Well, Sherry dragged over a chair from the living room. Bang!
And angry.
Mm-hmm.
Bang! Something hit the window above us as the front doorknob rattled at the same time.
It was shit.
Yeah. What if that's the result of this? What if he just leaves a flaming poop on the doorstep?
I'd be okay with that.
I mean, that is something I would follow rules about snow so that it wouldn't happen to me, that's for sure.
Is there more than one of them? Sherry asked. No idea, but we need to get away from the door now, I said as I scrambled to the staircase. I figured being off the ground floor was safest.
You need to look for the heart. Of the Heart Kingdom. The Kingdoms of Hearts.
Quick, everyone, to the heart of
Good
the
job.
house.
Kingdom Hearts.
The heart of the boiler? We ran into Ashley Room's home furnishing and started pushing her desk up against the door. I was pretty sure the scarecrow outside was no ordinary kid. It was actually the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask Ocarina of Time haunting me.
God, can you stop with these references
Because I never
nobody will get?
finished the game.
Sorry.
And I didn't want to find out what would happen if it got to sus.
Guys, I'm so sorry, Sherry said through choked sobs. I didn't even think. I just thought it was some dumb kid, and It's okay, Cher, I said. We're gonna be okay.
It's okay, Quinn.
It's okay, Quinn. Bang.
I think only 3 of us have watched Daria. All 3 of us shrieked in unison as Ashley's bedroom window shook from the force of being hit. Weird way of saying that, but all right. I turned to look and saw those jagged, empty eye holes pressed up against the window.
Put them on the glass.
How did it get up here? Ashley screamed.
Owsley.
Ashley? Wait a minute.
It's pronounced Ashley.
Ashley, stop saying that.
Not cool, Ashley.
I don't like that you're coming to school in this trench coat. What the...
I don't know, but we need to hide. I said, follow me.
Mommy works a long shift.
God damn it.
Takes emergency shit.
Mommy takes a long shit. All the other kids with the pumpkin checks better. Okay. Is this me now? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we need to hide, I said, follow me. I ran to the closet and ushered them inside. Usher was in there, closing the door tight behind us. We huddled together behind Ashley's hanging clothes and furniture, our backs pressed up against the closet wall. Wait. Our backs pressed as far up against the closet wall as we could. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The angry banging here for Ashley Home Furniture.
And there was a lot of room because they had a big blowout sale.
Mm-hmm.
Buy my stock!
God damn it. Fucking hell.
All this shit must go. We're having a big old blowout diarrhea sale.
Quinn,
I
yes,
got shit
diarrhea?
up to my ears.
The angry banging.
Deals are just sliding out the door. Okay, again, sorry.
That's where they want to get in so bad.
Fuck.
What's wrong? Read.
I braced myself for the sound of the window shattering. Shattering from the force of the scarecrow's blows.
Okay, so here's the thing. In the beginning of this paragraph, it says the angry banging. That could be shortened. This is some advice as writer. That could just be angry banging could be short to bangry, you know? Scarecrow's blows could be shortened to scare blows. You know, you don't have to kill us with all these words here. All these extra words.
That's like
that would kill us, because if we read that in real time, we'd all die laughing.
That's true.
The window shattering from the force of the scarecrow's bowels, but instead, another bang sounded from the door to Ashley's bedroom.
Next, another from the window, then the door, then the window again.
Then the walls.
To the sweat dripping down Abysmii's exposed balls.
Yep.
Y'all, shit.
Sherry
All
wept,
these scarecrows crawl.
much like Christ. Beside me, while Ashley rocked back and forth, I prayed to God that
Did Ashley rock her? Sorry, go ahead.
Ashley rocked back and forth. I prayed to God that I wouldn't skip school again, and I'd do all my chores, and I'd never ever do anything bad again if he'd let us live.
He said no.
No.
They died right there.
Bye.
What? Let me check my God list here. Let me see what your sin is. Oh my God, you talked to a scarecrow on Snowy Halloween? I can't help you. Sorry.
Oh no, you sexualized children.
Damn it.
The assault on Ashley's window and door went on for hours. Maybe they should have just closed the store for the day. Mm-hmm. I swore I could hear the rustling of straw rubbing together from just outside the closet door. I was certain the door would open at any second, and the thing dressed as a scarecrow would drag us all down to hell with it. Take us home, Slimebeast.
No. The end.
Home furniture.
Well.
Then it did. The end. But finally, the banging stopped. We waited in silence for minutes, huddled together in fear. Silence. I pulled out my cell phone and checked the time. 12:05 a.m., November 1. We made it.
Cool.
So, midnight? Is this a Cinderella scarecrow?
Well, I mean, it's not Halloween anymore, so you have no more power over me, scarecrow child monster boy.
So,
Purge
Who
cry.
decided that Halloween...
Boy.
Who decides that Halloween ends at midnight?
our
Parties
regular
go-
system of having days
It's in the rules.
No, that's when Ultra Halloween starts.
Yes.
for Halloween.
That's when the scarecrow has to make room for the big scary spookies.
That's when the scarecrow digivolves into a dragon.
God damn it.
Dragon Crow.
Digimon?
Scary dragon. So, another rule story with a rule that has no explanation, and then nothing happens.
Why is it when it snows? I mean, you don't have to explain everything. Some mystery is good, but, I'm left wondering, huh? It's not a terrible story, just maybe a little
No.
Yeah, not terrible. I
Because,
hate this format so much.
Spookies are attracted to humidity?
Oh.
Wait, but there's no humidity when it's snowing.
Whatever.
And actually,
the snow climate.
Actually, home furniture.
Precipitation?
Actually, home furniture is a climate-controlled situation. I don't know. There's not going to be any humidity in there.
Yeah.
What if the story had a scare snow instead of a scarecrow? Would that make more sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
A crowflake?
Yes.
A crow biscuit.
Yes.
Perhaps a murder cookie?
Happy Halloween.
This has been the Fear Fiction Podcast. Your hosts are Abysmii, Dead Palette, and Slimebeast. Music by Abysmii. Art by C.F. Comer. Voiceover by Atticus Jackson. Edited by Elias the Intern. Subscribe to Fearfic on YouTube to stay up to date on new episodes.
Hello and welcome back to Graham Bedford's Creep Self-Defense and Survival segment. I'm Graham, retired U.S. Navy SEAL, paranormal expert, Krav Maga practitioner, and compost advocate. Today we're going to be discussing defending yourself against antisocial killers that have ascended to urban legend status via pure murder energy. Your Jeff the Killers, Janes, Jacks, Laughing or Eyeless, Tobies, your Tickies, so on and so forth. Any run-of-the-mill killer with seemingly supernatural abilities for death and destruction. Now, if they show up at your house, step 1 is to not show fear. Puff your chest like you're a bully that doesn't yet know the consequences of running your mouth. Show no emotion at their weapon, be it a hatchet, a kitchen knife, or even a full-blown fire axe. This is key. You must exude a natural smugness to diffuse their aura of piety in the eyes of the murder gods. If you're successful at this, you're already out of immediate danger, I promise you. Next, you're going to call this degenerate a poser. They will be incensed by this and claim that they are a real skater. You see, the source of all of that trauma that leads these juveniles to a state of ritual serial killing is the desire to be a skater paired with an intense fear of breaking an ankle. This inner conflict is the worst emotion a human can endure, so they share this pain with the world. After that, they'll claim, I'm not a poser, you're a poser. You must then ask them to do a backwards ollie slider and do a double-edged goofy front trip. The anxiety of that phrase alone will induce a panic attack and the assailant causing them to roll their ankle and fall in agony. All that's left now is to grab them by the collar and punch them right in the nads until they puke, shit, piss, or cum. Then call 911, followed by your defense attorney, Abysmii. That's all you need to know about defending yourself against some crazed killer. Remember to tuck your chin and tell them Graham sent you.
No one's ever really asked it, Tom.
My name is Dead Pallet. Remember Dead Serious. Oh, what a time.
No one remembers Dead Serious.
Oh, Slimebeast! Stop laughing at Slimebeast or he's gonna do this forever until you stop laughing. He lives for approval.
Well, that is true.
Don't we all fucking live for approval?
Didn't we read Jack-o'-lantern and both of these stories?
What the hell
last year?
is this link?
My name is Dead Pallet. Remember when we read these stories 2 years ago? Oh, wow.
Hold on. I need to look this up. They look
I think
really
even
familiar.
I've read this story, and I don't read these stories.
I don't read. Reading's for nerds.
Did we catch on to your prank really quickly?
I don't think we did. For one, Halloween in the Suburb, I think I searched this up just a few days ago to have an extra thing, so I'm fairly certain we didn't read that.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look up the video.
The Jack-o'-lantern one we have read because that has Zombie Road in it, which is don't go on Zombie Road. Oh God! Oh fuck!
Then what was the one we were saving? Shit, I thought we were saving a
Halloween. Put it in the description. Let me skim through this shit.
Did we read it on live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
HalloweenGarbage.com.
Come on down, the HalloweenGarbage.com. What is up? My name is Matt Pat. Welcome to Whatever Theory.
It snows on Halloween. That'll do.
Oh, I like that. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
So, we ready? What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I have already started recording.
I will record now.
I will record now.
But I need to go get my rock.
Your rock?
I have my rock. I want my rock.
Is it your comfort rock?
Yes, my comfort rock. I'll be right back.
Is it a rock to wind a piece of string around?
My God.
Abysmii, you didn't tell me that your wife had a coke problem.
I mean,
he's he's
I'm an
your
alcoholic,
supplier.
so-
What do you expect? Good.
Oh my god, do we want to drink that blushing weed right now? I'm so down.
We have to get on a plane.
We got to get to Colombia.
Oh, fuck. This is going at the end of the episode.
This is why I stick to my rock.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you don't want to be drinking too much, put on too many calories. Got to stick with good old Coke Rock right up the nose, not in the stomach. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want to lose weight fast. Get addicted to Coke.
You want to lose weight fast, become a skeleton. Okay. All right, we ready?
Yeah,
ready.
Dead air.
I need an upper of some kind.
Well, yeah.
I definitely need Coke.
Yeah. Listen, am I the only one here? Are me and Paprika the only people here with cocaine?
We're the only cool kids
All right,
here.
gang, who's holding?
Who's part of the cool club?
Guys, I have this business idea. Let me talk to you about it for an hour.
Coke Holden here for
Coke Holden.
Oh shit! I actually do have a business idea, but that's another story.
Holden
Yeah,
Coke
bet.
Field.
We're not reading that story.
Catch her in the Coke.
Coke in the Rye. Yeah!
Coke Fiend in the Rye.
God damn it.
Oh,
And the rye is heroin in this case.
Coke with the flies?
That would be a better story than Catcher in the Rye. If he was just a Coke Fiend.
Someone got something for the erratic heartbeat of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I give up.
Yeah, cool. Let's get some dead air.
The hell am I looking at?
God damn it!
It's not dead air.
Oh, you
10
were like
seconds.
serious. I told you, I'm not paying attention. Okay.
Trying to get a Coke addict to be quiet for a minute.
Okay, gotta make some moves. Gotta make some moves.
I keep switching.
Why is everybody being so quiet? It's freaking me out. Are you all thinking about how much you hate me? What's going on here? I don't
I
get it.
thought you didn't want dead air, but now, okay, you actually did.
They're all trying. Are you all looking at the Coke in my pocket?